football here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
It's time. Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Across the 20, we'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And for the offense, will take over. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step. A strong performance here will certainly help him achieve that goal.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8. Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards. The pickup there. First down,
That's
Detroit.
good for the Lions.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The outside, that's St. Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, especially special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Pass right side to the tight end, Komet. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's into the end zone. Oh, Komet. Touchdown, Bears. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos
lining
to
up
add
for
the
the
point
extra
out.
point.
He's got
His
it.
kick
And the
is
Bears
good.
will take a 7-0
Makes the
lead.
score Bears 7, Lions nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The
And
Lions
he's
take
brought
over
down
first
right
and
at
10.
the 35-yard
Their
line.
own 35-yard
The
line.
Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd
Gain
down.
of a yard. Brings
And
up
after that
3rd
short run,
and
puts them a
1.
little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's got it. The move change, 1st down. It's a 47.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Tyreek Stevenson.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Lions.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming
36-yard
and just gets
line.
the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So after 1, it's the Bears off to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
Lions 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return.
The Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time. DeAndre Swift. And truck running there. He's up to the 32. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Clements. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They will run it over center with Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The ball carrier. Alex Anzalone on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's connected. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10.
A gain of 31 yards.
A big-time play for the Bears. 1 yard.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Exiting the pocket right. He will score! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Santos good on the extra point.
Makes
And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3.
Lions 3.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Reynolds now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10.
Watch the back on this play.
On the ground to start, and give it to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
33-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Safe ground, they connect again. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Now Goff going to hold on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get 2 points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. The Lions call their first time out as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now, Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And the Lions are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That one taken in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Lions 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Second down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they whistle him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. on the move left. The Bears go ahead, get their third and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams now to throw. Forced out wide. There he goes again.
Caleb Williams on the scramble. The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 9 yards.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Gain of 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He'll take off again. He'll get a dozen of that, scrambling his way to a first down.
12. First down, Bears.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And not much there. Good defense.
He was
held
taken
to no
down
gain.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, it's Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
Fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Escaping. Touchdown. The ball is out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it will still wind up a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Now, Ben Johnson, he's talked it over, decided to throw the right challenge flag. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a great challenge there. Replay confirms knocked down before the ball comes out. It's a fumble and a turnover. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And it's fouled after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Goff to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Ramadan, gives the Lions a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs is a recipe for success.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They run with the fullback there, David Montgomery. And they push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Reuben hit the line there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. play coming up. This is third down. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
3 yards.
First time
That's
they've looked
good
his way
for a
all game
Lions.
long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 2-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator
And he's in. Safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through, and the Lions move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Bears 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
The pressure too much, and he goes down. DJ Reader. He gets him to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
Signal
A fair
for
catch.
and
He's
taken.
going to call it,
The Lions
take
take
it
over
right around
first and 10
his own
at
30-yard
their
line.
own 31-yard line.
Jameer Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. A run up the middle is Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the lead?
Trying to fight Penny. Shooting Ken with the push. Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there.
That's
It's
good
4th
for
down.
the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a
Delay of
delay.
game, offense. Still 1st down.
Now Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. So for him, Jimmy Warren will use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
3rd and 7.
Third and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. And over the middle, take it in. He's got it. That's a second yard timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they will take him down the 20-yard line. The Bears go ahead of their 3rd and final timeout. Another chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.